Welcome back to Solo Marvel Champion. Today I'm playing Valkyrie on the channel for the first time. And since she is a Minion Slayer, I wanted to try her against the Minion Maker, Ultron. And I am just doing it on standard because what has happened in my expert games is it goes a little bit too long, and then I always end up getting screwed over by Shadow of the Past. So playing standard, it's going to be a shorter game, and hopefully I can, number one, get through the deck, or rather beat Ultron before going through his deck, and number two, I have to hope that Shadow of the Past is farther towards the bottom. Let's shuffle me, put one out as a minion, then we will look at my 6. Chooser of the Slain is not one I'll use early. Beat 'em Up is not one I need right now, but it is a great card. It's kind of a safety valve. If I have 5 out here, Beat 'em Up's going to take care of all of them. Dragon Fang is great. Aragon is great to see early. Aragorn. And what I'd like to see with this card is either Hall of Heroes or Valhalla. Helicarrier is also quite good. So I'm going to want that for Aragorn. That's going to get me 4 hit points. I'll use one of these. So what I'm going to do is just mulligan these 2. Hope I can get a double Into the Fray. Not necessary right now, and I only have 1 copy of Into the Fray. So now that I've mulliganed, we're going to use this and set Deathglow aside. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be in the deck and then set aside. I actually meant to look that up before filming. I know with Wolverine, it has setup on it. So with setup cards, you're told to put them aside. And then after all of this, you put them into play. But I'm not sure about Deathglow, and I should have looked that up. So we're going to start with Ironheart to draw me a card. We're going to go 2 for Aragorn. Aragorn gives me 4 hit points. Let's flip up and use Helicarrier for Dragon Fang. Now, normally what I like to do is attach Deathglow, attack for the ready, and then attack the villain. But what I'll do here is attack. There's the other double I needed. Attack that there. And then I will attack the villain for 3. Let's ready and draw 5. Ugh. Bring it this early is not good. There's Valhalla. Chase them down. What I really need, though, is Hall of Heroes. I don't want Hall of Heroes to end up as a drone. 1 goes on. He attacks for 2, 3. And he would heal for every drone, but there are none yet. She's gone, and then a drone comes in. Drone hits me for 1, and we get 1 encounter card. That only matters if he schemes. I've got 2 Bring It's. I can only use 1 anyway. Let's see if we can turn that into something else. Thor is quite good, but I'm not going to be able to get him in. I'm also not going to be able to get overkill on Relentless. That stinks a bit. We're going to use these 2 for Valhalla. I'm going to use Relentless to attach Deathglow. Attack, defeat it, chase them down. To remove that, that readies me. I heal 1, and draw a card. Flight of the Valkyrie. Valkyrie, it's hard to say, is a really good card, especially once I get to main 2. And I actually don't mind getting to main 2. It's not that bad because it ensures I'm getting a minion every turn. So I'm going to keep flight. Let's ready. Professor just helps me go down. There's another bring it. There's a have at thee, which is fun. Boy, not having Hall of Heroes yet is slowing me down. I want to be able to go down and get extra card draw with Hall of Heroes. 1 goes on. He's attacking and I take it. 2, 3, 4. I get 1. It attacks me for 1. And I get a guard. Guard is not terrible because I can one-shot it with Dragon Fang once this is attached. So we are going to bring it to draw 2. Throg is very good also. Let's put in Throg because he'll have a tough. Can I do all of that? Here's a situation where I'd love to be able to play Flight of the Valkyrie, but I'm going to need all of these resources just to continually get rid of these minions. So we are going to use Spear to attach. I'm going to attack it for 4. It comes off. I ready. I exhaust this. Before I draw my card, when this goes, I get 1. And then I draw a card from this. There's a Relentless, but again, I don't have a physical to overkill. So at this point, because I'm not gaining anything from... I might go ahead and put Flight in now. Because I'm not gaining anything from defeating something with Fang except for the ready, I want to point out something, which is spend a resource, attach, attack. It's defeated. This comes off and you're ready. So basically, I'm at the point of spend a resource, defeat it, and ready. So rather than doing all of that, I'm going to call it the thing sometimes. I'm going to say I'm going to do the thing, which is just spend a resource to do that when I don't have anything else to trigger. I'm going to head and use these 2 for Flight of the Valkyrie, and then just attack this one normal, even though I don't get the ready. Really need to see, and I haven't even seen if... Okay, it has not come out as a minion yet. Still hoping to see Hall of Heroes. That's ready. I'm going to move him over here because he's going to block for me. 1, 2. Chooser of the Slain isn't bad when you can one-shot the advanced drone. So I'm not terribly unhappy to see that. There's my Hall of Heroes. Sunfire gets rid of that for me. And a Relentless, which I could get the overkill with. 1 goes on. He's attacking for 2. And deal 1 damage to each character. That sucks. Because that happens as the boost, I take a damage that knocks off his tough, and then he takes 2 and is knocked out. I really wanted to have him around for another round. After that attack, this guy comes in. He attacks me for 1. Get 1 encounter card. This has 3, and I discard the top 3 of my deck. Okay. If I had to bring it, that would be nice, but I don't. But we are going to do a Chooser of the Slain to put that advanced drone back in because it draws me 2 cards. That'll pay for my Hall of Heroes. Okay. Then I do want to get rid of that, which means I'm going to waste most of my flight there. Let's do 1 to attach. Attack for 4. This comes off and I ready. He's defeated and I get another drone. This triggers. Oh, it doesn't go there. It goes to my discard. That triggers and we remove 5. I do this to heal me 1 and draw a card. Beat 'em up is actually really good to see here. And Hall of Heroes gets a counter. Now, how bad do I want to get rid of this? Because I can get rid of that with Sunfire and still take out all my drones. But that's all I can do if I do that. Same with Relentless Assault. I could get rid of a drone and get some spillover damage, but that's really all I can do. So I'm going to spend 1 for a Death Glow on this one. I'm going to attack for 3 here. I'm going to pay 2 for Beat 'em Up. It's going to deal 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Now that is still me defeating the one with Death Glow attached. So Death Glow comes off and I ready. These 2 go, which give me 2 more counters. And I could attack again, but I'm going to clear 1 just so that the top of round or top of phase threat doesn't push that. Let's go down and ready. Okay, I'd love to be able to get Helicarrier in. 1 goes on. He is scheming for 2, and I can put a drone in. I say can, don't have to. Put a drone in. This pops, and I put a drone in. This will now get these 2 scheming on it. And I get 2 encounter cards. This one has Retaliate. I definitely want to get rid of that one. And there is another advanced drone. And that is not terrible because I'm getting ready to draw 3 cards. Exhaust that, remove 3, draw 3. Give me a Bring It. I got to bring it. I wonder if I also don't do a Chooser of the Slain and get another advanced drone out there, because I do have a Beat 'em Up. While I'm still down here, I'm going to pay 2 for Annabelle Riggs. I'm going to exhaust her to look at the top 5 and get a Valkyrie card. I'll get that have at thee, even if I don't spend it. So now let's flip up. I'm going to use that Chooser of the Slain. Put another advanced drone in because it draws me 2 cards. And I'm going to play Bring It to draw 4 cards. And now I should have plenty of cards to do everything I want on this turn. We will start with 2. I can't play Bring It again, so that for a Helicarrier. I'll use Helicarrier to put Deathglow there. Attack for 4. It defeats him. This goes, and I get another drone. I get a counter. I exhaust this to heal 1 and draw a card. And I chase them down to remove those 2. And I'm ready. Now, I'm going to do that again. This is doing the thing. Pay a resource to attach it. Attack for 4. It goes. I get another one. This comes off and I'm ready. I get another counter. Before I forget, do I have any other reds? I don't. So let's spend... Oh, I've got another Chooser of the Slain, which doesn't actually help, except that it draws me 2 cards. That's interesting. I don't know if I want to do that or not, because I do have a beat 'em up, though, and beat 'em up is going to let me get rid of all of these little drones. So let's do that. Let's play another Chooser of the Slain, put that back in, and draw 2 cards. Now I have another red, which makes things a little easier. I'm going to pay 2 for Throg, who has a tough. And I'm going to do 1 and red. I'm not going to do that yet. Let's not pay 1 in red yet. See, I don't have any threat out there. Let's do 1 to attach Deathglow to this little guy over here. No, we'll attach it here. Just attack. Regular attack defeats it. That comes off, I ready. I get another counter. This turns into another drone. What I want to do is play Have At Thee to do a lot of damage here that isn't going to be Retaliate. And also, let's do this, I think. Now, if I do that, I can't beat him up. This is actually going to suck a little bit, but I think be better in the long run. I'm going to exhaust and use both of my Have At Thees, energy, to get rid of Concussion Blasters. That gets rid of his Retaliate. And now I'm going to, even though I can't attach Deathblow, I'm going to do 2 for Beat 'em Up to knock all of those out and put 5 more counters on. 3, 4, 5. Having 6 or more on means when I flip down, I can draw 3 extra cards and potentially get, something I can play before drawing up to hand size, and then draw 3 more on the way back up. So I think we're set up pretty good right now. There's a Bring It, and I'm going to have at least 2. And then there's another encounter card. I'm going to have at least 2 drones, so that Bring It will draw me 2 cards. Okay. 1 goes on, and I let a drone come out. He's attacking, and Throg will block. That's 2. Only 2. His Tough is knocked off, and I get another drone. Those drones each attack me for 1, and I get 2 encounter cards. He schemes for 2, 3, 4. That goes up to 5. And Ultron's Imperative has 2. and gives me 2 more drones. And I do have a Bring It. So well, I wish I had to chase them down also. I'm going to start with the Bring It to draw 4. Ah, there's my chase them down. I'm going to pay 2 for Flight. I will attach Deathglow to this one. And let's just go ahead and attack it. Attack. It defeats it. This comes off and I'm ready. This goes and adds a counter. This heals me 1 and draws me a card. I pop this to remove 5 and chase them down to remove 2. Now, I think it's just a do the thing time. Although I would like to get Quinn Carrier or Professor in, but now the Professor doesn't even have any threat to remove. But that's 1, 2, 3 for Professor for the Confuse. Still going to be a block for me next turn. I don't want to use Annabelle to knock 1 out for 2 reasons. Number 1, it doesn't give me a counter here, but also, if that card comes out that deals 1 to everything, I lose Annabelle. So we will now just do the thing, spend a resource, 1 leaves, I get a counter. And then we'll do the thing again. And then I will just attack for the last one. And I'm going to stay up because Professor can block, and then I'll go down. Another Flight of the Valkyrie is great to get in. A beat 'em up is good to see. 1 goes on, and I will let a drone come in. He attacks for 2, 3, and is defeated. And then a drone comes in. Those drones each hit me. I get 1 encounter card and advance, which eats my Confuse. All right, I will put another Flight of the Valkyrie. What do I need? Mental. Let's just use 1. I don't even need to use that one. Attach, attack. This comes off. I ready. I get a counter. I exhaust to heal 1 and draw a card. If I had to Bring It, I would pull a bringer or get another advanced guard in. I don't, though, so I think I just do the thing. And then attack Ultron for 3. And I'm going to flip down. Let's use Annabelle. Look at the top 5. Ugh, Shield Maiden. I don't even want Shield Maiden. Let's exhaust here and take off 3 to draw 3. Come on, give me Sunfire. What do I have in here? I think I'll pull that have at thee back. No, you know what? Having 2 flights isn't terrible. So I'm going to use Visit Valhalla to get another flight of the Valkyrie. Then let's go ahead and use those 2 to play it. And I really feel like I probably should have gone for have at thee instead. I need to start pumping damage on before I go through this deck. I'm going to get rid of 1 beat 'em up, and we're going to draw 3. There's Sunfire. And to Bring It. Bring It's only going to get me 1, though. 1 goes on, and I get 1. He is scheming for 2, 3, 4. That goes up to 6. He schemes for 1. I get 1 encounter card. Deal 1 damage to each friendly character. That is actually great, because I almost attacked with Throg. Now I can definitely use him as a blocker. So I don't think there are any cards left in here. Oh, I've got 2. Chooser of the Slain. Or I've got 1. I'll go ahead and grab that Chooser of the Slain because that's going to help my Bring It. And then I will take 3 off of here and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. And to chase him down is nice. So let's flip up. I am going to play a Chooser of the Slain to get an advanced drone. That draws me 2 cards. And you know what? I have another Chooser of the Slain, and I'm going to be able to beat those very easily. That's not max 1. Let's do Chooser of the Slain again. And get that other one. Draw 2 more cards. Because now we're set up pretty good. So let's start by using that to attach Deathglow there. Attack for 4. Let me keep this Chase Them Down at the top here. Attack for 4. It defeats him. This comes off. I ready. That goes there, and I get another drone. I pop this to remove 5. Chase Them Down to remove 2. Exhaust this to heal 1 and draw a card. Another Bring It, which I can't. Did I even play my Bring It? What an idiot. I didn't play my Bring It, so I'm glad I still can play it and draw 3. Okay. Again, we have plenty of resources to do whatever we want here. I wish I had a... Really wish I had a Have At Thee now, though. But let's do 2. What do I have? Got 2 of these guys out here. 2 for Sunfire. And spend an energy to knock this off. Let's use Into the Fray to attach to this one. Attack. It's defeated. This comes off. I ready. I get another one. Now, I have put 2 counters on there so far. Then, Shield Maiden to attach. Power of Aggression for Relentless Assault. Oh, no. Hold on. So Deathglow is on here. I'm going to attack Ultron for 3. Now, double for Relentless. Deal 5 to this one, which is 1 and 4 overkill. So this one's gone. I get another counter. That goes there. I ready. He has 22 hit points. I will attack him for 3. I need to bring it to attach Deathglow. Use Strength for Relentless Assault. That deals 1 to this one, 4 to this one, and I ready. Trying to decide what to do here, because I don't really need the healing, and I can confuse. And also, we're going to attack for 2 for here. Let's go ahead and attach the Deathglow so that I can get the ready. I have lost track of counters here, but I've got plenty. I'm not worried about them. I will attack for 3. And I'm going to play Professor to confuse. And let's just go. Do I go down or do I stay up? I'm going to go down since I have the confuse. And I'm going to draw a load of cards on the way back up. I know I have some have at these in here. So I'm going to do this to try to get one. Well, let's get a Visit Valhalla. Do I have a have at thee in here? Yes, of course I do. So I'll use Visit Valhalla to get me that have at thee. And then I will draw 5. One goes on, and I get a drone. He cannot scheme. He schemes for 1, and I have 2 encounter cards. Under attack, I don't care about. Rage of Ultron, he schemes. He's going to be dead soon anyway, so I don't even care if that pops. That's 2, 3, and I have to discard 3, which unfortunately means I get another encounter card. I think I go ahead and deal with that encounter card. As long as it's not Shadow of the Past, I don't care. And it's not each drone attacks. If none, I put a drone in. And that's fine because I've got to bring it. So this is the end of the game. She should be ready. Let's look at the top 5. There are no Valkyrie cards in there. Let's remove 3 and draw 3. Anything else I need to do down here? I don't believe so. Let's flip up. Exhaust to put Deathglow on him, but I will attack Ultron for 3. And then do, before I defeat him, bring it to draw 2 cards. All right, now I will do 1 and physical for a Relentless Assault on this one. So all the things, it defeats him. Flight of the Valkyrie can take this threat off, which doesn't really matter. Oh, and Professor X is gone. He's gone. I get a counter, which doesn't really matter. I heal 1 and draw a card of the Relentless. He takes 4 damage. Now, I could defeat that one. Doesn't really matter. Let's just do it. Did I just give him... I'm not worried about it because I'm going to win anyway. We'll attach, attack, ready. He's gone. Now, 1 to attach Deathglow, attack for 4, and he's defeated. That's still a little bit longer game than I want, but I did not get to Shadow of the Past, and that's all I care about. Enchantress really messes you up. You know, Seduced, you can't make basic attacks or play attack events, and you can only get rid of that in Alter Ego. She forces you to go to Alter Ego at a time when you might not want to. Like if this had 6 on there, I don't want to go to Alter Ego if Ultron is not confused. So glad Enchantress didn't come out. Let me know what you think of this deck. Let me know what you think of the game and any mistakes I made. Of course, I'll probably find a bunch in editing. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a marvelous day.